What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name is Michael Roman, and over the last couple of weeks we've gotten a ton of set photos from both the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and more notably WandaVision. Now, it's the most recent set photos that we got that really had fans scratching their heads, and if you went to Twitter and saw this photo, it was absolutely blowing up. We're going to break down what photo they're talking about, which dead Avenger looks like they're returning during WandaVision, and what other option this could probably be. We're going to break it all down, but first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, as well as a whole slew of other Marvel related stuff, including this insane 1/4 scale XM Studios Beta Ray Bill and our third and final Infinity Saga box set. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So we already know that the multiverse is going to be a door and a dimension towards a lot of things, some crazy things, including maybe even bringing back dead Avengers and members of Scarlet Witch's past. She has a magical power to be able to manipulate reality. We also understand that the multiverse may be at play, as this is going to lead into the multiverse of madness. Well, it's this most recent set photos that really set Twitter ablaze, a group of photos that show a mystery blonde getting out of a sprinter on set, and when you take a very close look at the profile of this picture, there's a couple of angles. Scarlett Johansson and Black Widow fans absolutely lost their mind, as this sure looks like Black Widow. Now, of course, considering that this is a pocket reality and things in this reality may not be real, if she's truly back from the dead, it could only be in this dimension. But the fact that they would be returning this Avenger after she so poignantly died at the end of Avengers Endgame, and of course, after we know that the very first kickoff for Marvel Phase 4 was a Black Widow prequel solo film, it's very interesting that this is one of the characters that we may choose to see. Now, I want to make mention now that Kevin Feige has said many times, and we've already confirmed here at the channel again, they reached out to Hugh Jackman and Sir Patrick Stewart. They were considering having them reprise their roles as X-Men. Everything is in play. If you're going to include all of the ancillary cinematic universes, then of course dead Avengers in your own MCU are definitely in play to come back. And again, if it's only in this pocket universe, this isn't Scarlett Johansson Black Widow actually returning to the MCU. She's only returning in some sort of form inside that universe. But it is very interesting to consider that this is one of the Avengers that they would bring back, and why, which makes this the perfect time to mention that some major publications have already weighed in on these 3 photos and said that this is indeed Kathryn Hahn. You just can't tell because of the mask and the wig. But I've looked at all 3 photos, and I've looked at the profiles, the things that people have been posting on Twitter, and I'm not so sure that this is Kathryn Hahn. They bear a resemblance, but not too much on the side of the profile. And again, that's total speculation, but it does make a lot of sense when you consider other things. When you think back about all the scenes connecting Natasha Romanoff and Wanda Maximoff, there really aren't that many. It didn't seem like they shared too tight of a bond during the Infinity Saga. I mean, Wanda Maximoff came in play during Age of Ultron, Scarlett Johansson on the opposite side during their bout in Civil War. Then you think about the rest of the films, it's unclear what the direct connection would be unless she's manifesting members of the Avengers along the way, alongside her dead family members. And of course, if she's bringing members back from the dead at all, Scarlett Johansson would be there. That's where you get that line from the trailer where Kathryn Hahn, who's presumably playing Agatha Harkness, asks Vision, "Am I dead?" He asks, "Why would you think that?" And she says, "Because you are. We already know that there's going to be dead members back. Vision is one of them." Scarlett Johansson could somehow make her way back in this film. It's just super interesting considering Black Widow should have come as a precursor to this, and now because of the shakeup to Marvel Phase 4, we may see her back during this film instead of what may have been an intro in Black Widow that might have had an explainer or 2, and this all falls back on what we were saying about the Marvel Phase 4 slate perhaps being a little bit contingent on its release order. That's what's locking Marvel in, having to move the whole slate over, and if they delay things too long, then things are going to start to build up, the films that is, and they won't be able to explain the ones that are coming. That's why you can't just release them in any order. You have to go in the way that the story is being told. We've already speculated that Falcon in the Winter Soldier would indeed hold some clues to Black Widow as well. And of course, the original plan to see Black Widow first and then have Falcon and the Winter Soldier some months later show up on Disney Plus, which would have been August, and explain some of the plot details. Now it looks as though we're going to get Falcon and the Winter Soldier as a precursor to Black Widow alongside WandaVision, and who knows what details in tow they may have to change. Luckily, they're doing reshoots right now on both WandaVision and Falcon in the Winter Soldier, and as we speculated yesterday, it's those exact reshoots that are holding them back from announcing official release dates. We know WandaVision will be hitting Disney Plus in the next 60 days, we just don't know when, and as I've speculated many times, Marvel Studios is going to feel a lot more comfortable announcing an official release date when all of the principal photography is done. Then we'll finally find out. Now, as far as Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow returning, or any of the other dead Avengers we may see, including Vision, I think there's a huge difference between this pocket reality, WandaVision's reality warping powers, and the actual universe 616, or whatever you want to call the main continuity for what we're used to in our reality. Of course, that hasn't been explained just yet, and with the lead into Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, it's pretty obvious that whatever WandaVision is doing is going to upset the balance in some way. We just don't understand exactly how that is, and with these dead Avengers returning, whether it be Natasha Romanoff's Black Widow, Vision, maybe even her brother Petro, or if we should see other members from ancillary cinematic universes somewhere along the way, say Spider-Man 3 with all of this talk of new Spider-Verse, and or Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, whether or not that will be permanent in the 616, and yes, I refer to the main Marvel Cinematic Continuity as that's what it's meant to replicate. It's not exactly the 616, but if that's all there to stay is yet to be foreseen, as the Multiverse of Madness in Doctor Strange may be the culmination event in 2022 we need to tie all of this together, meaning any of these characters that return may not be permanent, just semi-permanent in this pocket reality, unless Marvel intends on leaving the door wide open, which would lead us to Ant-Man 3 and the introduction of Kang, and of course Loki's going to do his part in messing up the balance and having the Time Variance Authority, TVA, as we saw in the trailer for that when we got the first look of all 3 Disney series, to tie all this up. Guys, this is a little bit complicated, but when you look back at this picture, is there anybody else you think this could be? There are a ton of comparison photos on Twitter. It is impossible to deny that the profile here is extremely similar on the faces. The only final thought I'll leave you with, and something we have speculated and has been rumored in the past, is that Lady Gaga is indeed trying to join the MCU. And as some people pointed out, even though this is most certainly Scarlett Johansson, it does bear sort of a resemblance to Lady Gaga. There's a chance it could be her. She's been rumored to be involved with Guardians of the Galaxy. Perhaps Lady Gaga. Guys, let me know. Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow, Lady Gaga, or maybe someone else. Who do you think it is in this photo? I am all ears. And what do you think this means for WandaVision? Let me know. And quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, the next of which is at the 700,000 subscriber mark, which we are right around the corner from. And then we'll switch over to the PlayStation 5. All you have to do to be entered to win, hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell, leave a like and a comment on this video, and that'll automatically enter you to win all the rest of the prizes here at the channel, like this insane 1/4 scale XM Studios Beta Ray bill and our 3rd and final Infinity Saga box set. We gave away 2 here at the channel earlier this year. We're giving away this 3rd and final one during the holiday season, regardless of the subscriber count. If you want to be entered to win any of the prizes here at the channel or any of the future prizes, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button, then hit the notification bell to keep up with the channel. Leave a like and a comment on this video, and because it's truly random, the more videos you like and comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of the videos the same way we're doing here, and if you've missed any of the previous winner announcements, no worries. All you have to do is scroll back to the channel, look for the winner announcement in the sub count in the title, click on this video and scroll to the end. My name is Michael Roman. This is Everything Always. Guys, thanks so much for checking out the channel, and stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.